Okay, we are live. Hello viewers, Silent Service here with another Atlantic Fleet episode. Episode number 13 of the Royal Navy. The unlucky episode then, it seems it's going to be. Now, last episode we didn't get a battleship. We instead got the Indomitable, which I've now accidentally sent off the North American seaboard, which I now need to set her back to where she was. And why do they keep on going for Valorious? Why don't they just go for like the Kingston or Kashmir or Warspite? God. Looks like Berwick and Valorious are in for longer. Oh, and Warspite's task group encounters a U-boat that I believe has escaped me many times beforehand, U-159. Now, bit of channel admin whilst I go through this submarine engagement here. What I want to mainly touch on is, if you are a fan of my War Thunder stuff, the last War Thunder stream. Yes, me and Naval did try and grind through the French detectory, but that cutout was because my internet was like, I'm sorry, I do not want to have you continue streaming. I'll just cut out now. And yeah, made it so that the stream had to end. Now, I hope the problems don't happen today, but it's me, so more than likely the problem is going to happen again. And from the looks of it, HMS Kingston is about to meet her demise. But for a great cause, she not only saves the HMS Warspite, but also kills a U-boat in her last act before sinking. And saves the rest of the task group here. Right, if I can afford it, I need to get 3 new destroyers. While for the other task groups I would not be concerned, this is Warspite's task group, so Warspite's task group only deserves the best. And that is a JKN class. HMS Jersey. I was just thinking a sec. Do we have the Jervs or did we lose the Jervs? Hang on a sec. Okay, so total we've had 23 warships lost. For the Germans of 72. The ships that were lost by us were the Destroyer Vega, the Battle Cruiser Renown. Yeah, we did lose Jervs. We lost Vanity, we lost Vanessa, Suffolk, Achilles, Vampire, Valentine, Fraser. I hate the Germans for sinking a ship that just so happens to share my name. Partridge, Vanquisher. Can't say that name, like can't pronounce it. Champion, Vimy, Lookout, Velux, the lucky ship of the Royal Navy until it wasn't. Onslaught, Opportune, Formidable. Damn them for sinking the carrier on its first engagement. Onslaught, Meteor, and Kingston. While the Germans had lost Leverett Mass, George Field, I think it said, Cologne, Max Schultz, Königsberg, Leipzig, Richard something, that's Z4, Grash Bay, Fedor Riedel, Pool Jacobi, I think. Oh, Jacob. I can't. Never mind. Nice now. Admiral Hipper, Lutzow, Karlsruhe, Blucher, Scharnhorst, and Admiral Scheer. So, yeah, that's really the only major capital ships we have to worry about right now are everyone's favourite friend, the Bismarck class. And I can get one more of the two more destroyers I need, which that destroyer can go to Belfast task group whilst I'm waiting on the thing. Oh god, airstrikes. A bunch of them. That's gonna hit the Warspite. That is gonna hit the Warspite. Yep, Warspite's been hit. She's been hit. The poor old girl's been hit. The grand old lady. And I think she has torpedoes coming towards her as well. This is not good. What? Ah! This is what I mean! There's a rivalry between the Royal Air Force and the Royal Navy in this playthrough that's kind of like the rivalry between the the Imperial Japanese Navy and the Imperial Japanese Army in World War II in this playthrough, because like come on, that's like what the no, I'm not going to attempt with a surface ship to fire upon a U-boat. That's like what now? The 7 trillionth battle that we haven't had the RAF with us in an area where they should really have been able to have given us assistance. Sheffield can torpedo that one. Vanek can torpedo the one that's closer to her, so the one that's furthest away out of the discovered, elevation 20.4, high explosives, fire. Kashmir. You are going to fire upon that particular U-boat there, like your fellow JKN class has, which this particular U-boat, although we don't know it at the time, is U-82. Well, the crews wouldn't know it at the time, but we being being people who can cheat and see what U-boat it is and everything, know that it's that particular U-boat. And U-125 is going to end its career at sea rather quickly, actually. Oh god, Warspite needs to turn a port ASAP. No, starboard, I mean. Starboard. Damn it, getting left and right confused. I'm worse than my sister! Okay, so that's 2 U-boats out of the battle already. There's 2 U-boats left. Oh god, Warspite's gonna eat a torpedo. Yeah, just... Ajax, carry on your course. I do not want to fire high explosives, I want to fire a torpedo. Which I'm kind of glad that the town classes during World War II had torpedoes, because nowadays the town classes after the war had their torpedoes removed. Most evident in the HMS Belfast, the only surviving member of the class. Thought I saw a periscope over there. But yeah, one of Sheffield's torpedoes is on its way to that U-boat over there, so a closer one over there. Vannock needs to go in for rearmaments. Oh god, Warspite, the poor old girl. This is going to be horrible though. If we lose the Warspite, it would be 2 U-boats sunk for 1 battleship. It would be unfair. If this was my Kriegsmarine playthrough, I would be happy right now that Warspite is in trouble. Like if this was a Kriegsmarine playthrough, but this isn't a Kriegsmarine playthrough, this is a Royal Navy playthrough. And so it sucks that the flagship of our Navy is getting attacked. But if Warspite goes, oh god, nothing is going to stop my ranting on screen. Like, didn't anyone think of putting any destroyers on the other side of the squadron? Here's the thing though, Warspite's list is evened out slightly because of the fact that she has been hitting the port side as well as her starboard side. Gotta look at the positives, right? Right. Well, this entire task group's pretty much gotta head back to Blighty anyway. Or do I risk sending this task group across the Atlantic, but at the assurance that their repair times won't be made longer? Okay, so one got hit by a dud, one's got hit by an actual. It's a good thing that at least some of them are becoming duds. Yeah, there is a U-boat there. Yep, the U-boat is in our sonar range now. So, elevation 14. We will fire again. But yeah, after this battle... Why did I just hit done? Oh, I'm an idiot. But after this battle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this entire task group back for repairs, because repairs or rearmament, like, because this task group is this task group is in a really worrying state right now. Like, Warspite's holding on by a wing and a prayer. Are we in torpedo angle? Yes, we are in torpedo angle. And no, that torpedo's not going to hit in time. Nor is Sheffield's if Ajax's can't. Jersey, move on forward still. You are not going to hit our one of our light cruisers here. The light cruiser is not going to be hit because she is got safety from being hit. Kashmir! Will I finally... yeah, I do remember this round to set the guns to actually fire instead of holding fire. And the good old Vanuk. You know, I really think these destroyer crew gunnery teams need to take a lesson from the gunnery teams aboard one HMS Whitley. Oh god, HMS Ajax has been hit! This is horrible! In the standpoints of damage, the Kriegsmarine have gotten a victory! In the standpoints of ships lost, we have the victory! This is horrible though, because of the fact that our protection of the western approaches for any ships that have survived the quite a large portion of the Atlantic that we don't escort them for will then have to brave the western approaches alone in an area where they are more likely to get sunk by a U-boat, as well as also on the rare occasion air attack. What the hell, Kashmir? What the hell, every destroyer in this squadron? You are all taking gunnery lessons from HMS Whitley, like... I'm signing an order as the head of the Royal Navy that the gunnery crews of HMS Whitley are to take some time to teach the gunnery crews of every single one of the destroyers here, after teaching people to replace them briefly, because HMS Whitley is a great show of naval gunnery. So is literally anyone in the Belfast task group that has the name Belfast, Whitley, or Black Prince. Yeah, I think we can fire a torpedo, but no. 8-3, because my gunnery crews like to be long these days. Eek. And then our good old Vanuk. By when I say good old, I mean, where the hell was your good gunnery you had beforehand, Vanuk? U-161 is diving away. we're going to withdraw because, like, all our ship. Ah! I didn't know Taff was going to join us in this video. Well, old Taff. Like, before all his problems with his Silent Hunter series, as U77 has joined us. And for those of you who are living under a rock in terms of, like, naval warfare games on YouTube or YouTubers, there's this famous YouTuber called Taff in Exile who had this, and I think he still does on occasion, Silent Hunter 5 series where he had a U-boat which was U77. That his U-boat was U77. And so that's why I was like, what's Taff doing here? But at least I'm using one of the tactics he came up with himself. Well, he used himself and I got off him. I'm using one of those tactics against his U-boat. Oh god. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Taff, your aim is off. And your life is gone. In this game, like, your life in U-boat's gone, but you're obviously still alive as a person, because you're still uploading on YouTube and everything. I just hate it had to be U77 that I had to sink. Warspite, Ajax, and Sheffield, you guys are all not in a good state, and I'm risking you being damaged in harbour. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me! What is it with the Nuremberg and fuck? Sorry. Unprofessional there. But what is it with Paladin and encountering the Nuremberg? How far is Nuremberg? 15,000 yards. Oh god damn it! Because of a bit of an issue with that happened, I had something fall from my desk and it hit my spacebar whilst I'm going to do the suicide option with Paladin and Nuremberg 31.7. And what I'm going to do to help even out the playing field a bit is that whenever Nuremberg gets close to hitting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smokescreen the destroyer that's close to hitting, which would more likely be Paladin, the lucky ship of the Royal Navy. But yeah, with what I've done now is I've made it that there's no retreat, because we're only really going to retreat once we get damage, which... Okay, they have a range on Paladin. I'm going to throw Paladin evasive quickly. Evasive. Yeah, that was long. Major long. Do you think I should get on some copyright-free heavy metal music to listen to whilst we fight with an old foe? Nuremberg, I don't have expectations that she's going to go down, but I do at least expect her to be damaged from this. Like, she's got a fire, so that is already damage. Then she's gonna have to head back to Brest or Lorient or wherever. Okay, Paladin is going under smokescreen this turn because Paladin, they've got a range on Paladin. I repeat, they have the range on Paladin. And so, hopefully they'll throw off said range. A smokescreen would help. 23.1 on the elevation. And it's encounters like these is why I really would love to have JKNs or something like that all over the Atlantic in this, because they could at least cause more damage per salvo they fire. Like, yeah, they have the same caliber of guns, true, but they have more so of the caliber of guns, and so oh god, we only have 2 torpedoes with pen. I'm gonna go 1, just as force them either to turn a port or more to starboard and make it so that they can only get 1. And they turned the direction that I didn't want them to turn. But they are going for the ship I wanted them to go for in terms of attacking. Okay, so smokescreen for Paladin is going to be a brief no, we don't need you, and we're going to fire. But where's, like, HMS Belfast or something when you need them? Oh yeah, on the other side of the Atlantic. Okay, that's Penn's speed reduced horribly. But Penn being a distraction, which I am not going to stop Penn from being a distraction, is giving Paladin a chance to fire still. And also, I believe with the closer range we're at, our shells are actually penetrating through Nuremberg's armor. Okay, I want to get off that last torpedo. Like, this turn, preferably? Ah, like I planned for that particular bit I did there to go to the elevation that was needed. You scream and everybody comes around. No, I should stop singing songs of the 70s for right now. Oh god, I desperately miscalculated that. I don't think that torpedo's gonna hit. But we're gonna be lucky if that hits. Hang on a sec. As, might be a helpful thing to try. How does AP work against one of these things? Yeah, that torpedo did not hit. Should really aim for the turret, because that's what's the major thing here that's gonna stop us, is the turret. Oh, I should have saved the torpedo till now! But that was my thinking that the ship wouldn't make it that far. Like, ramming! That's what I'm gonna do if I can. Ram them. But I don't think that's a feasible option now because of the fact we're about to be torpedoed. Nuremberg is really doing what I plan to do. Well, originally planned, I should say, because... yeah, plans don't stay so much... so much so for so long. I think that's Penn's heroic last stand over with. Yeah, she's going down. I can tell from here. Penn's going down. No, she's not yet going down, but she's going to be scuttled after the battle. That's definite. Even if she survives the battle. None of her turrets are in action, so... what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Velux, no, not, I said Velux, I mean, Paladin in close. She's like the lucky ship here, so she's gonna win this for us. Come on, come a bit closer. Well, I think with what currently is going on with this episode is turning out to go under its title of the unlucky episode. Episode 13, the unlucky episode. Question mark, is the unlucky episode. Paladin can still run at 24 knots. I'm not particularly sure how fast Nuremberg can currently sail at, but... Oh god, I think this is the end for Paladin. This is the end for Paladin, I know it. I know when a ship is at its end, and Paladin is one of those. Unless this shot somehow sinks... No, it's not. It's the end for Paladin. It's the end. The lucky ship of the Royal Navy is just right now on its last stand. But if she does indeed go down, which I think she is indeed going to go down, I'm going to say that, keeping with her lucky ship of the Royal Navy, somehow all hands survive the sinking and survive the war. Yeah, Paladin is now currently moving just under the momentum she has left from before her propulsion systems were destroyed. But yet somehow, still no one has died on the vessel. Really, it's going to be a trade-off on firing, but in the end, I don't think Paladin's going to be a make it. It's not going to make it. Even if this battle somehow turns around, Paladin is more than likely going to be scuttled after the battle. As she's dead in the water, viewers. She's dead in the water, hardly any chance right now. 22.6. The last salvo for Paladin is fired. Viewers, salute for the lucky ship of the Royal Navy. It's finally gone. But its luck has finally run out. HMS Paladin, the lucky ship of the Royal Navy, sunk in an engagement with her arch nemesis, the Nuremberg. Somehow, despite the major damage that was to the ship, which somehow got completely documented during her sinking, but before her sinking and during it, the entire crew aboard the ship survived. Whereas for the destroyer Penn, all hands, well, all but one hand was lost. Oh, great. Kriegsmarine about to rub it in our faces of their win. Here's the thing, they didn't start off with the they didn't start off with firing, we have. So, unlike them, we will have a range on them quicker than they have a range on us. And I was right, because we get in the open pit of this engagement. But then the Germans immediately fire back with outgunned and well, we're outgunned in both caliber and in number of guns. Well, going on a one destroyer to one destroyer standpoint, come on, can we get more damage? Dieter on the radar, we're gonna let him go. And this task group is gonna head back. Ajax and Sheffield. Now, Warspite is in 4 more turns, so 2 more weeks. Right, so we only have 2,000 renown. Shit. Valorius and Kashmir is going to separate from their main task group. Panther, you're going to go there. Petrard's out. Porcupine will be 1 more turn. And you guys are going to head to here. You guys are going to head further up. Warspite's task group, although currently Warspiteless, has encountered a U-boat, which this U-boat is going to go down, and we will get a better result than we had previous engagements this episode, at least. But we have had good engagements with the enemies before, like as everyone that watches this series knows, like the battle with Scharnhorst, the lucky torpedoing of Gneisenau. But this is literally how bad the Royal Navy is right now. We can only spare 1 destroyer for a convoy. And we've had to reduce the escort of our flagship because of the financial troubles, A, and also the fact that the Kriegsmarine keeps sinking our ships, B, along with also partially the doctrine I have of never surrender. never surrender unless there's no choice. But that's only after fighting. Okay, ahead 2/3 because we've got damage now in the all ships movement. 158 sends out more torpedoes. I'm not Oliver Twist, I didn't ask for more! Where's that blasted U-boat on the... I can't find that blasted U-boat, so... But yeah, game, I'm not Oliver Twist! I haven't asked for more! So I don't want more torpedoes, thank you very much. We're gonna lose the troop transport. I'm calling it. Finally! Some good news. Person who's in chat! What the f- May I just ask, from whereabouts have you been in this video? Like, how long have you been here? And you 158, are you... You 158 is now became another one of my major enemies, along with the Nuremberg, for the fact that they had sunk the Paladin. Like, its run of luck was so well! And because of the fact that she sunk, because of the fact that Paladin sunk, I had to at least spin it off into some way that she would still have her part of her luck. And I did by making it so that the entire crew somehow survived. Let's just drive this U-boat off. Okay then, so person in chat, you haven't been here long enough to see the horrible luck I had earlier, which I briefly mentioned it when I mentioned Paladin and Nuremberg. Because earlier on, when no one was on the stream slash video, if any viewers are watching this after it was streamed, HMS Paladin and HMS Penn encountered the light cruiser Nuremberg, and I didn't want it to be a usual, well, I originally wanted it to be a usual for encountering the ships of it being the two destroyers got away, but then something fell from my desk, hit spacebar while HMS Vanek was, no, not Vanek, I was on Paladin, and Paladin had, was on Paladin's turn, which was the first turn, and yeah. Oh god. You gotta be freaking kidding me, Kingfisher Games! Couldn't you make an even more fair battle generator? Like, where's an OP ship, like... I know, he's only for naval art. He's only on the occasional naval art. If you're talking about the Discord user at OP ship that I have done a battleship building challenge with and lost because I cheated. Oh god. The Royal Navy is definitely in a spot of trouble. Oh, great. Why couldn't we be the Irish Navy? Like, the Irish Navy has great luck. Well, if Ireland has a navy, they would probably have good luck as, you know, luck of the Irish. But no, because we're the Royal Navy, we have absolutely shizer luck. And turns out that having multiple destroyers sunk, as well as also the fact of a load of other ships as well. Oh god, this is one of the times where one wishes for a game crash. Okay, we lost this battle because of the fact that Kriegsmarine torpedoes go out first. Well, at least we have Warspite back. Oh yeah, also person in chat, from earlier on, there was a major instance earlier that made it so that Exeter... No, not Exeter. Exeter was the only one undamaged from that. Warspite, Ajax, and Sheffield were very badly damaged. Oh god, and I've... Speaking of Ajax and Sheffield, I've just set them now that I could... Okay! We now get to re-meet the, We now get to re-meet the very famous task group known as HMS Belfast, HMS Blackprint, and HMS Whitley, Pathfinder and Indomitable being newer members, against a destroyer we encountered earlier, Dieter von Reuter. Okay, Indomitable, you are going to make a turn to port and start getting away, while at the same time preparing dive bombers. HMS Belfast, which is the best ship I've had combat-wise, but no, actually, second best after Blackprint, actually, because Blackprint is the one that always brings in the final shots on the enemies. Okay, 28-4 will do, high explosives. But for once, this is actually an engagement where our surface vessels are with ships that have similar main armament. Like Blackprint is outgunned in terms of caliber here, but yeah, she does have more guns than this destroyer, and this is literally the first encounter this task group has had in which this task, well, with a surface ship, in which this task group hasn't had the surface ship outgun them before the battle started. I say before the battle started because by the end of the battle, that ship always goes down. And I agree with you person in chat that the Japanese destroyer torpedoes are a whole lot worse. But yeah, they are a whole lot worse. I know so. From other naval games I've played. Thing is, they haven't gone for the carrier, and so I've been able to launch the airstrikes. Okay, 28-4 seemed to do well, so 28-4. Shell spacing. Like, we got the angle right, but the shells wouldn't, Here's the thing, though. This task group is not being sunk. Like, I'm telling you this task group is not being sunk. This task group has got to survive World War II. Oh god, and they hit Whitley! Why couldn't you go for the destroyer behind Whitley? Why couldn't you go for Pathfinder? Oh god. Like, what is it they have against the ships that I actually like? Right, airstrike time, which, because we don't have to worry about wind, I can just do an immediate attack from the front with very great aircraft, so much so that they helped defeat Bismarck in reality. Yes! Finally some success for once! And the success for once is immediately been ruined. Okay. U-129. U-71. And U-78. If only I hadn't sunk U-77 earlier, maybe Taffin Exile's U-boat might have gotten a better chance at getting firing anything against the Royal Navy. Ah, and we have an airstrike available. Now this is where I will miss the strike and absolutely fail. Wait. I didn't miss! Oh god, this is strange. This is strange. For once, an engagement with overwhelming U-boats to destroyer ratio that's got no capital ships or cargo ships involved, that I might actually win! Because the fact that one U-boat is already out of the action, basically. Because of the fact that they have had a nice, lovely date with some missiles. And U-129 has a nice, lovely date with a torpedo from one of the destroyers. And HMS Petrard or I think I've said it, hopefully said it correctly. If I haven't, then I don't care, it's a destroyer. And it's not HMS Paladin, so I don't care about the name. But we're actually winning this engagement! Thumbs up! Why am I suddenly thinking the quote famous last words is going to become a thing here? Why am I thinking that there's some torpedoes I forgot about? Oh god, there were some torpedoes I forgot about! Please be no more torpedoes I have to worry about this turn. Hell, I'd be blessed if in the next turn I encounter Bismarck. Or a surface vessel for once. Right. Could you please stop writing "cuz Germany"? And I don't know how, but my destroyers are actually surviving. Famous last words, maybe? Right. 9.4 on the elevation. Ah, U-78 is diving. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You got to be freaking kidding me. I knew it! I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew from when I started saying that, oh god, why am I thinking famous last words is gonna happen? And why do I think I've missed out a torpedo? I knew it! Oh god, what is it gonna be? Next battle I encounter Bismarck. I encounter Bismarck with just one submarine and somehow get to sink it? No, I don't. And the HMS Whitley, the most famous destroyer of my playthrough to survive currently, is getting some well-needed repair. My game stopped responding. Hang on a sec, I need to relaunch the game, the game's crashed! Still, could be worse. 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 Oh god, this... I've just realised the recording time's quite long in this episode considering my norm. Oh well. It doesn't matter. And now we have the Destroyer Kashmir, definitely named after the Led Zeppelin song. Definitely! The Led Zeppelin song definitely didn't come many years after World War II was well and truly over. And then Valorius, which I think it was Valorius that got Scharnhorst in the end by torpedoes. I will have to double check. But I still can't believe that Scharnhorst did a very quick from one side of the Atlantic in the map to the other side of the Atlantic to encounter Wolfsbite's task group. Why do I have... Why is an OP ship? Hang on, I'm Discord calling him. Is it you that's in the chat?
Yes. I am in the chat.
It was you the entire time!
Yes.
So you're the one that's being happy about my bad luck.
I'm not, it's just really hilarious.
Oh,
Jones-
you gotta be kidding me! Beric just came out the dry docks 2 turns ago! What? And how is Whitley damaged again as soon as coming out from dry dock? Oh, God. God, this is horrible.
Yes, it is horrible.
Oh, you know I said the Nuremberg is in, like, my enemy, the Nuremberg?
Yes, because you're playing the British. What did you expect? The German ship not to be the
Well,
enemy of you?
It's even worse because the fact that she has taken out quite a considerable amount of the good ships I've had in the Royal Navy. Like, HMS Paladin, for example.
It was the Paladin and Destroyer.
Yes, it was the
Why? That is the... Do you
HMS...
know you don't send
Just
destroyers
saying,
against cruisers?
HMS
Why?
Paladin had a really good career, and she became known as the lucky ship of the Royal Navy for a while.
Yes, but this is not the Royal Navy, this is a game.
In this
This is
game.
not- This is not reality, this is...
I know.
You trying to be lucky.
Oh god, those torpedoes didn't hit. I'm just disengaging.
Yes, they are really missing.
Un
Well, as far as I can see.
So unfortunately, I can't get my revenge yet. But yeah, I had a bit of a
Well,
game
it's close
crash.
now.
I had a bit of a game crash earlier, which actually did save Indomitable Belfast Black Prince of Pathfinder from certain death.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, that torpedo might hit, Ooh.
no. Like
Just
I
sure.
You're delayed. The stream's delayed. I'm currently on to the next engagement right
I
now,
know
which oh, not again. Not again.
Why not?
I think I'm gonna end the stream here.